Let's talk about 401k. Good day. My name is Olayemi Akinola, and I'm your financial professional. And we'll be talking about 401k today. What is 401k? It's a retirement savings plan, basically by your employers majorly, and it's offered by many American employers, and it offers a tax advantage for the saver. We have two major types. We have the Roth IRA, we have the traditional IRAs. So in terms of contribution, basically Roth IRA is an after-tax dollar, while traditional is pre-tax dollar, which quote and unquote majority fall into that category. So the major takeaway when it comes to 401k is that it's a company sponsored retirement plans to which the employee can contribute the income while the employers can match the contributions. There are ways they can invest the investment for you, but basically is into the stock market, mutual funds, and what have you, meaning that it's an open financial market. If the market, you know, uh crashes, then the money goes down. If the market gains, then your money also goes up. And then some people ask, how do I earn, from 401k and all that? It depends on how much you contribute each year, whether or not your company matches your contribution, your investments, and their returns, plus the number of years you have until retirement, or contributes to how quickly and how much your money will grow. So, provided you don't remove funds from your account, you don't have to pay taxes on investment gains, interest, or dividends until you withdraw the money from the account after retirement, unless you have a Roth 401k, in which case you don't have to pay taxes on qualified withdrawal when you retire. So you just want to weigh your chances and all that. One thing you must note is that if you want to withdraw your money from 401k before 59 and a half years, you're going to be penalized. That's an hardship withdrawal, except for some reasons that the employer can help you with, maybe funeral, or you want to buy a house, or something like you are in a financial crisis, and it must be very, very important and well documented. So you just want to understand that aspect. Also, you want to understand that your money is still going to be taxed at withdrawal, especially for uh traditional IRAs. And then at withdrawal income, whatever the profits that you have gained over the years will still be taxed. I used to say something: only two things are constant in America, and that is tax and debt. Tax and debt, those ones, they are very constant. You can't really run away from it. You can only circumvent some things legally if you know your ways and you know your onions. So talking about the required minimum distributions, you know traditional 401k are subject to minimum, required distributions after reaching a certain age. And you must also understand that beginning on January 1, 2023, account owners who have retired must start taking RMDs from their 401k starting at age 73. So the size of the required minimum distribution is calculated based on your life expectancy at that time. So they have their way of calculating all those things. But the thing is that you must have, started withdrawing by age 59 and a half years. You have the access to it, and you must have accessed it by age 73, or else you're gonna be penalized as well. So there are a lot of, like a bottleneck around your 401k. So you just want to understand that. Then also you must also understand that there are certain percentages that you can contribute, and your employers can match all or a certain percentage depending on what you want. We have what we call pension before IRA, before 401k. Pension means that your employers are committed to pay you a certain amount of money throughout the entire retirement life. But because it has been placing, a lot of financial burdens on the employers as people started living longer. So in order to shift that burden off the employer's neck and put it on you as the employee, that battered what we call 401k some decades ago. So if you don't know, you have to know now that yes, all the penalties, withdrawal, risk involved in investment and all that are now solely on you as the employee. So what happens when you even leave your job and you have your 401k there? A lot of things can happen. You can withdraw the money. If you are not up to 59 and a half years, I already told you what can happen, except they put some exception rules there. And then you can roll over your 401k into an IRA, a Roth IRA preferably, or like an index account, your index annuity, especially if it is already above $5,000 or $10,000. You can safely roll over, your 401k. You can do that, but you have to note that funds withdrawn from 401k must be rolled over to another retirement account within 60 days to avoid taxes and penalties. You just have to understand that. Though you can leave your 401k with your old employer. Some employers don't, even though it will not increase again, the money will just lie there to just be there. So leaving 401k money where it is can also make sense if the old employer's plan is well managed and you are satisfied with the investment choices that it offers. The danger is that the employees who changes job over the course of their career can leave a trail of old 401k plans and may forget one or more about, just forgetting it. And then people that may inherit it might not be aware that you have a lot of money somewhere that you just forgot somewhere. So you just want to be mindful of that. Then another option is that you can move your 401k to a new employer. As you are moving to a new place, you are just rolling it over to a new 401k. So it could be a wise move if you are not comfortable with making the investment decisions involved in managing a rollover IRAs and would rather leave some of those ones that you have worked for to the new plan administrator. So basically it's easier when you start your 401k with an employer, but that doesn't mean that you can also start, especially if you have a small business and you have your spouse, you are working together. You can, of course, we will call it a solo 401k plan. You can develop that, and there is also a maximum contribution. As at 2023, it's $22,500 in your 401k. But if you have attained the age of, let's say, I think 50 years of age, then you can talk about additional $6,500. So meaning that it can go as high as $30,000 in terms of maximum contribution. Okay, so but it doesn't exceed 61,000. Those are the caveats. Under 401k, it's restricted, it has penalty and all that. Some people ask if it's a good idea to take early withdrawals from your 401k. There are few advantages to taking an early withdrawal from 401k plan. If you take withdrawals from before age 59 and a half years, you will face a 10% penalty in addition to any taxes you owe. However, some employers allow hardship withdrawals and for sudden financial needs such as medical costs, funeral costs, or buying a home. This can help you avoid the early withdrawal penalty, but you will still have to pay taxes on withdrawals. Yeah. So what are the main benefits? The main benefit of 401k for me is just to reduce the plan will help you to reduce your tax burden while saving for retirement. Not only do you get tax deferred gains, but it also, hassle-free, since contributions are automatically subtracted from your paycheck. You don't even know when it's been deducted and all that. So many employers will just match, the employees' 401k contributions, and then you just know that you're having some savings passively, and before you know it, it turns out a little bit bigger than you can expect. So I think basically that's what you need to know about 401k. But you must learn how to diversify your portfolio. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially when it's an open market. But yeah, I think that's basically what you need to know about 401k. Pension is one of the best, but they already remove it most of the employers are no longer into pension because people are now living longer than usual, and that's what we pray for, long life. So once again, I remain your loyal girl, Olaimi Akinola. To learn more about different retirement plans, investments, stay tuned to my channel, and I'll be glad to help. Thank you.